Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. Today you are going to sit for the MUET speaking examination. You are given two questions or two tasks, task A and task B. Handouts are given. Please read the question now. I would like to explain starting on your task A. Task A is your individual presentation. You will be given 2 minutes of preparation and 2 minutes of presentation. When I ring the first bell, it means your time is almost up. When I ring 2 times, it means that you need to stop immediately. Okay. I would like to introduce, this is candidate A, you are candidate B, candidate C, and candidate D. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Your 2 minutes of preparation for task A begins now. Your 2 minutes of preparation is already over. We'll begin with candidate A. Are you ready?
Yes.
Candidate A, your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, first of all, good morning, Miss, and to all the candidates. Today, I will be talking about how school rules that are not enforced strictly will lead to bullying. First of all, the meaning of bullying is the use of superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one, or more commonly known as a bully, wants. The dominant reason why bullying is becoming a trend nowadays is due to the lack of implementation of strict rules in schools. Without an intimidating set of rules to be obeyed by students, they will feel much free to do whatever they like. They would not even bother or feel scared to face the music later because of the mild punishments they will go through later, like running around the field or just writing an essay about bullying, for example. Strict rules should be implemented in all the schools as it will prepare us for the future. We will be more disciplined and successful in the future if we obey the strict rules set in schools now itself. However, the reason why most schools don't have strict rules is because they don't want to over-control their students as it may be stressful for both parties. Next, some parents feel that it's wrong to punish their children in a harsh way, like caning, suspension, or expulsion from school, for example, if the student disobeys the rules. Lastly, most schools believe that the school prefects and teachers are enough to control the discipline of the students of their school, and rules are just a formality. Finally, in my opinion, I feel that every student should be able to go to school free of worry and free from bigotry and hatred and discrimination, as it is their right to get the education they yearn for, and no negativity should stop them from doing so. Thank you.
Thank you, Candidate A. Candidate B, are you ready?
Yes.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
If you're a parent concerned about bullying, it's important to recognize the signs that a child is a bully as well as the signs of the one who's being victimized. This is especially true if your child has a learning disability or attention deficit, conditions which make kids more vulnerable to bullying. Being alert and observant is critical since victims are often reluctant to report bullying. Many victims don't report it to their parents or teachers because they are embarrassed or humiliated by the bullying. They may assume that adults will accuse them of tackling or will tell them to deal it with themselves. Some victims believe there is nothing adults can do to get their bully to stop. Naturally, bullies don't discuss their misdeeds with their parents or teachers. If their bullying behavior is reported and their parents confront them, bullies usually deny their involvement. A child who is a victim of bullying may display one or more of the following behaviors at home. They come home late from school with the clothing torn or with damaged books, has bruises, cuts or scratches, but can't give logical explanation for how he got them, appears afraid or reluctant to go to school in the morning, complaining repeatedly of headaches or stomach pains, appears sad or depressed or shows unexpected mood shifts, irritability, and sudden outbursts of temper, requests money from you to meet the bully's demand and might even resort to stealing money from you or other family members. So, parents should take the problem seriously. Resist a tendency to deny the problem or to discount the seriousness of it. Avoid denial thinking as much as boys will be boys or bullying is just a natural part of growing up. Listen carefully and check out the facts. Do not believe everything that your child says. Children who bully are good at manipulating adults and can be very artful at weaving a story that makes them look innocent.
Thank you, Candidate B. Candidate C, are you ready?
Yes.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
In my opinion, bullies are also victim at times. As school students, they are often influenced by their friends easily. When parents don't give enough attention to their children at home, they tend to look for it through their friends at school. In this process of making new friends, they have no knowledge if they are making friends with a good person or a bad person. When they make friends with a bad person somehow, they are unfortunately influenced by their bad habits. Sometimes these bad habits that they are influenced by may lead them to behave a certain way without their own knowledge. To prevent this, students should be monitored by school authorities and also parents on the way they behave and the people they mix with. Children who have bad behaviors in school should be punished and also should be monitored throughout the school. Thank you.
Thank you, Candidate C. We'll proceed to Candidate B. Are you ready? Your 2 minutes starts now.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. I am Candidate D and I will be continuing the discussion about bullying in school. When we talk about bullying in school, it has become common news nowadays. One of the reasons why students are bullying each other is students are influenced by violent movie and violence computer game. Nowadays, there are many violent movies that have been aired on TV, and this has caused the student to watch the violent scenes, and they may even imitate the violent scenes to other people. As a student, they can be easily influenced by the violence of the scene by observing and learning the scenes. Furthermore, when students watch violent movies and play violent computer games, they tend to behave aggressive when they get angry without even thinking about other people's feeling or other people's situation. Moreover, when students watch violence movie, they tend to have their own favorite characters. If their favorite character is a violent person, the students tend to follow their favorite characters and do what their favorite characters have done to other people. Finally, violent movies and violent computer games can influence students to bully other people as they influenced by the things they are watching.
Okay, thank you, Candidate D. Congratulations to all of you for succeeding Task A. Moving on to Task B, the discussion part. You are given 2 minutes of preparation and 10 minutes to discuss with other candidates. Your 2 minutes of preparation may begin now. Your time is up. All candidates ready?
Yes.
Your 10 minutes discussion starts now.
Okay, first of all, for your information, without strict rules, the students will not even respect their teachers if the school's rules were not to be strict. For example, most teachers couldn't control their class. Students are constantly off task, talking loudly, and even playing video games even though there's a teacher in the front pleading them to focus in class. Bullies will also feel much free to bully the weaker students, like threatening them to give their pocket money, asking them to do the bully's homework and assignments, and many more. Failure to do so will result in the bully physically or even mentally abusing the victim. In a nutshell, I believe that strict school rules play the most important role in putting an end to bullying.
I think my point is the main factor that influences the children to bullying. Parents should explore the reasons for your child's negative behavior and get professional help if necessary for your child. Parents hold the power to work together to put an end to bullying and provide a safe learning environment for all children. In many cases, it will be the parent who must take charge of bringing the bullying incidents to attention of school authorities. Parents should expect full cooperation from the school to resolve the problem. The result of reducing bullying in our school is an improved school environment that is friendly and welcoming to all students. In schools where children feel protected from bullying, they are free to spend their days learning, building friendships, and dreaming about all the possibilities for life.
Actually, Candidate B, I think I'm going to agree with your point. This is because teenagers nowadays feel that their friends are much more important to them compared to their parents, because they tend to understand each other more and they feel like they can share more things with each other compared to their parents. Therefore, friends can be more influential and teach good deeds to their friends so that they can become a better person in the future. By saying that, I also mean that students should also know to choose the right friends.
I am also agree with Candidate B. point, which is parents do not take any interest to their children. Parents should take interest to their children activities because children can be easily influenced with negative activities like bullying without they knowing. Parents should know about their children's friends' background, so that they know their children is in a good hand to get to know good hand. They should invite their children friends to their house to get to know with their children friends and know their background. They should even ask teacher about their children well-being in school, so that they will know if their children is facing any problems or anybody is bullying them.
I too agree with candidate B. I agree with candidate B also. Parents are often too busy to focus on their children as they are too packed with work. Anyhow, parents should still allocate some time to spend with their children. They should show them enough affection and care. By this way, children will not look for affection from outsiders as they have more than enough at home. Moreover, by this way, children will also not do any other negative activities, which also includes bullying. In conclusion, bullying is done based on many factors, but the main factor that we all agree to is parents not paying full attention to their children's behavior. Therefore, parents should give more attention towards their children and their activities. Thank you.
Thank you to all candidates. You have completed the MUET speaking examination. Now, you may leave the room.
Thank you.